Well, there was 3 days down the crapper. Look at that. Hey guys, S1E16 here. Hope you're having a great day today. I'm back at the base. I finally got some things working together here, and so part of it's together and working. So what I'm doing is I'm going to convert a bunch of my 1-block bricks into 5 blocks. That seems to work out pretty perfectly just because I have a pile of extra, or I did have a pile of extra wood stuff. Fiber, what do they call it? Fibronian, something like this. What do they call it? Fibron chunks. I had a bunch of extra fibron, so I was making stacks of 5, but I'm going to switch over to stacks of 4, I think. So got a bunch of stacks of 5 going, but I'm going to switch to 4 now just because I don't want to go out and get extra fibron or anything. But I wanted to show you what I kind of arranged here. Hopefully this will kind of make a little sense. So every pad, I have 2 tracks coming off of every pad, and that's to allow for 2 of the same type of fabrications to happen at the same time here. So we'll just watch. This guy's filling up here his last little bit. He'll spit out a 5, and then I'm going to run with a 4. So let's see, let's go up and let's make a bunch of 4. So we'll craft those on repeat, do the same thing here, craft those on repeat. Let's watch this. I think this is pretty cool. So here, 1 track has collected its 4 pieces of this pluma ingot and 2 of the fibron, and this other track has the other 2, and they're bringing them all the way down to their appropriate, it's getting dark out, appropriate factories. So they're going 2 separate ways. I have 2 sets of these component factories, but I think there are some occasions when you need 3 of them. So I'm still gonna have to build this thing out to the back a bit more, but otherwise this is working exactly how I intended. I don't know why sometimes those cubes don't get picked up anymore. Not sure what but we can see them coming out now. So some guys come out the side and some guys come out the front here. That's pretty neat, I think. Anyway, so I can have multiple factories going at the same time in these GSOs, just so I can make things quicker a little bit when I need them. Still got a lot to do. Oh, you guys didn't pick this stuff up. Why didn't you pick it up? It's sitting right there. Can't you guys reach it? So these are the little scrappers that take the 1 block, break them down to the components, which is great, because otherwise you end up with a ton of stuff. So I used to just sell this stuff off, but now it makes a lot more sense to break them down into their components. How many do I have left? Do I have quite a few? Still have quite a few of the 1 block. The 1 block, I don't think you should use at all anymore, just because that conversion is so much better. To switch it to 3. Might need a 1 block occasionally or something, but I prefer to get the biggest bang for the buck. That's what you need. Big bang, big bucks. 84. I really probably don't need 84. These are some of the things that you get all the time. So I'll just pile up a bunch here. Hopefully I'll pick them up. Alright. Let's go take a look at this new guy I built. So this guy here is just basically, I called him One Punch. Did I forget to change his name? I think I didn't change his name. Let's go over here. Let's rename. Oh, it is named One Punch. Look at that. Oh, I did name him. Isn't that great? So One Punch, he just packs a bunch of one-shot type thing. So he's got a big cannon turret. It's very slow firing. He's got the rail gun, which fires a long way. It's pretty awesome. It'll just shoot straight out. These big cannons that I started getting, the Megaton cannons, started finding those around. The repeater rifle, some shotgun. The shotgun's kind of neat because it attaches to the front. So let me pull off a shotgun here. So it'll attach right to forward firing gun, like these little lasers were. These little things. Those lasers. So that's pretty cool. So these are pretty neat. I have some machine guns that are being blocked right now. Can these even fire? Why are they there? So they can't even hit anything. I did have machine guns, but I traded them in for these great big guys. Not sure what the reason was behind that. So there's... obviously, something broke down in the planning. Let's maybe put him up like that. He can't go up top. What happens if they're like that? He can't shoot then, yeah. So, okay, let's get rid of this guy, because the machine guns aren't shooting at all, are they? Why is that? Oh, I guess they're... Oh, they take a little while to warm up. Oh, that's awesome. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's get rid of this great big thing. Or I could maybe shoot at the back. It's always handy having back cannon, you know? Just that way you can run away. Come on. Orient the way I want you to. There you go. Whoop. And go on the spot I wanted you to. There you go. Alright, let's go. Let's go just shoot somebody and see how we do. We'll go up here. Pick on these guys. They're fighting each other for some reason. I'll teach them to fight. Oh, look, he's got a little... Whoop, I just blew that guy up. He didn't even have... Oh, there's another guy. Take this. So the frame rate is much, much better now. So I don't know if it's just that location. I might have had some... well, these guys spin right around, actually. Look at them fly out there. That's pretty crazy. Oh yeah, so these guys spin right around, so having them on the back might not be super great. I'm not sure. The frame rate's much better now. I think that's... might be the location, but I was thinking maybe it's because I had a bunch of leftover stuff that was standing around, maybe. Like, sometimes when you tear these things down, they leave their little sign up, so maybe there's a bunch of, I don't know, programming things or something like that that went kind of skew or something, I'm not sure. Frame rate's much better, except, of course, when you get into the big battles, but at least it's now playable, so I don't know. If that happens to you, I guess you can try tearing down your base. It seems like a big loss, so... But right now, things are working okay. We'll see. Give it some time and see if things get worse again, but... Maybe there's some memory leaks, that sort of thing, but so far, much, much better. Okay, so having this big guy on the back doesn't really help me at all, so I'm going to just throw him off there. So I didn't even realize I wasn't even using those machine guns that well. Okay, so we'll try that. I don't know, maybe the megaton cannons are better than having the... Yeah, that's alright. This guy looks kind of weird now, though. He's kind of like standing out there. I don't know. We'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. Let's go back to this little guy. This is a little mouse guy that I use for building, but he's really kind of tricky. So what is going on here? So something went wrong. Again. What happened? Something broke down. Problems in the system. So this is supposed to take unrefined things, but some unrefined things got through. Something went terribly, terribly wrong. Alright, let's see. So that one's processing. The other one's... Is it processing still at least? Why is it... There's no red around it, so... Oh yeah, looks like there's still guys coming. Okay, so that's fine. So it looks like it just got backed up. Maybe somewhere in the re-refining process here. Let's see what happened. So it's supposed to... this is supposed to pick up the unrefined materials. Did my gray blocks... did they get full? I bet you that's what happened. So I bet you these plumite, or I bet you the stack got filled right up, and then it pushed it down to the front. This is going to be kind of a mess. I don't want to do it. You could sell it. So that's what I've got here as a backup system for selling. But let's just throw it in here for now. Plumbiting it. We're just going to throw it in there. Don't really want to sell it just yet. Is this one full? Yeah, so this one I think was full at one time. So I should have paid more attention to when they fill up. I thought these platforms would hold so much more. 90 resource stacks. 90 resources, so 90. That's quite a few. So I always liked having extra. I'm just going to, yeah, let's just sell these ones off, I guess. Yeah, that one's quite full. Okay. You shouldn't be going through. So, interesting. I thought these, for some reason this one gets priority. Oh, it's kind of weird. So if I do filter everything, instead of going in here, it's going to go straight through. Oh, it's interesting. That's less, less useful if you forget to turn that off. But anyway, so it looks like everything cleared up. That's great. That's excellent. So down here, what I've got to do now is kind of reorganize this stuff. Probably gonna have to build this out a little bit more again, because what I need to do is all these refineries, or the component factories, I need a way for them to loop back around to the system. So some components require other components, so then they make a component, and then they need to kind of loop around back to refeed it into these machines. So that happened a few times. I probably want to make a couple more component machines as well, just so I can have maybe 4 each around each section. And then I've got to place all of the fabricators for all the different types. I've got all kinds of fabricators that I can make and things like that. So I think the business side of the factory, I think it's going to be down this way. So I'll probably expand it out this way, a little closer to the hill, I guess. And that's what I'm going to do, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I'll BRBs. Hey guys, and I'm back, and some bad news. Some crazy bad news. So I almost finished my base, what I had planned to do. And now you might be looking at this and saying, I don't remember you making the base at that angle before. Seems kind of like a strange angle. What were you going for there? And what happened was, I thought, you know what would be cool is if I could take a snapshot of the base. And in order to do that, you have to have some sort of guy on there, right? Apparently he died in the incident. Okay, I'll just use this guy. So, right, you need to have some sort of robot guy on there. So if I do this sort of thing, and then I can't activate him anymore. So, oh yeah, here we go. Now it'll let me. It's thinking my base is upside down. But so what I did was that, and then I took a snapshot of the base, and the computer kind of went crazy. It was like frozen for a little while. Well, and then it responded, and the snapshot is there, although the picture's not clear. Then I thought, okay, that's great. Now I'll take this guy off the base, right? Like, that makes sense, right? Now I'm done. I'm going to take him off the base. And what I did was I grabbed this guy, but of course it picked up the block underneath him. And once you do that, that causes things to collapse. So I'll see if it does it with him again. So that destroyed the entire base. The undo button came up, so I clicked that and it just went haywire. It didn't not know what to do. So everything went everywhere. It was a huge disaster. Once again, everything spilled on the floor. It was just a huge mess. And when it came back, all the bricks were damaged, and I've been trying to heal them, but this turned out to be a bigger thing. And of course the low frame rates are back because it can't handle all the stuff that's going on here, it looks like. So so what I'm going to do is I'm going to some bricks I can't even select now. Like some sections it doesn't see where it's at, so something's gone horribly wrong. I don't even think I can grab a hold of anything. It's kind of can't really line up. I think it might still be there, so that's exactly what I did. I grabbed the brick underneath the guy and everything got destroyed like that. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna tear down the base. I'm gonna try to respawn and see what happens. This is gonna be a big project. Anyway, that's why I really want locking bricks more than anything. I really, really want locking bricks. I even tried force quitting the program to see if it would revert back to the old save, but it didn't do that either. Utter disaster. So, I don't know, I'm going to try to pack up this base and try spawning one in, and I'll see what happens, I guess. Not sure. I'm going to try spawning in the base, see if it can actually do it, or if things go from bad to worse. The base. Oh no! It spawned the base out there. Well, spawn the base. Out of there, you. It's not a good day to try to attack. So I just want to see if the tracks are at least running the right way. Looks like the tracks are running the right way for the most part. I'm just gonna deposit all those resources and see if the frame rate comes back or not. See if that works. Well, there was 3 days down the crapper. Look at that. I ended up just tearing everything down because the lag was so bad again. I think it was because the resources were just piled everywhere, but I tried resorting them and it didn't help. So I'm gonna try to spawn the base again, but I'll see how that goes. I might just have to completely rebuild things, which is yeah, I'm not super happy about that. That was a lot of work. And so I'm just load up this guy with as much as I can. I am just gonna take it out on some poor soulless drone out here that just has it coming. Take that. That's for having nothing to do with my base. I was getting attacked so many times too, trying to just get things to work again. It was definitely getting way too frustrating. So I think, I don't know, I'll see if I can respawn the base again. If that works, that's great. I'll just respawn it out here in the middle of the desert, or the salt flats. There you go, buddy. That's what you get. That's what you get for existing. So I'll probably rebuild the base out here in the middle of the salt flats regardless, I guess. The only bad thing is I'm not close to any steam power, but I think I have enough batteries now. I'll just use enough solar power to keep all the batteries together. Alright, here we go. I think I'm going to try it right here. So I had to go and delete some other snapshots, so whenever you take a picture, it saves another snapshot, but you can only have so many in here. It looks like 5, and that's it. So let's see if this causes lag or not. Let's hope this works. Boom. Okay. What do you think? That doesn't seem bad, eh? I think... Well, that'd be a big relief if I could still use this. Because the rest, the walls I can build again and things. This took quite a long time. I think the tracks will be all messed up. So now, what about space? I think got lots of space. I think this might work. Latency doesn't seem too bad or anything. Oh, okay, not too bad. Okay, it's not as bad. Everybody just relax, take a break, take a breathe. It's okay. I think this is gonna work. Before I spawned it in and it was just way too laggy. Oh, this is your worst nightmare there, little test unit there, whatever you are. So this cannon on the top here doesn't seem to be too effective. Goes pretty far, but after a little bit it's not super good. Okay, not so terrible. I was definitely pretty upset when that happened and there was so much latency, but now it seems like the FPS isn't too bad. The frames seem to be okay. I think they seem to be okay. I think I just have to go around, fix this guy up. I'll make some more turrets and try to square up the base again. Hey guys, thought I would show you the new base, but as you might be able to tell, things are super laggy again. I think maybe it has to do with a certain number of guns. So I started to make bigger towers because you get those big yellow guys with tons of shields coming now, so I got a whole bunch of those guys coming, and they'll even take down these gray towers very easily. So I thought, well, you know what, I will build some towers out of yellow, and as soon as I started to do that, things started to get really bad with the frame rates again. So these towers are a lot nicer, they're a lot stronger. It's made out of the yellow brick with as many guns as I kind of put on there and a couple of air to surface to air missiles and that kind of thing. And yeah, so I built a fence around here. I've got the power generators in the center. Let me try not to move it still, like even though just moving the camera, it's super choppy. But anyway, I got some power coming up in the center. Not having the steam was kind of a little bit of an issue, but I'll just pile up some batteries. So I'd keep building this out further. Kind of wanted to build this a few more lanes down, but due to the latency, I don't think I can do that. And then, of course, the base all set up with collections and everything like that. So some of the resources now are starting to fall through the floor. Maybe because of the latency as well, I'm not sure. Oh, I forgot to put a cap on this guy. I want to protect these just so that they don't get destroyed. But once again, it's just too hard to play as soon as I started building those towers. And then I need the towers because there are so many enemies that keep coming, attacking and destroying things, right? So I built another one of those yellow towers in the back, and yeah, so it's not super playable now, so I'm not sure. Maybe wait again. I don't want to tear down the space again, that's for sure. So this took another day and a bit to create everything, but yeah. Alright, well, I guess I'll wait for a while and then see if Terra provides some optimization, some performance improvements, and then or else I'll play sandbox mode or something like that. Okay, cool beans. Thanks a lot, guys. Take care. Have a good day. Bye bye.